Hey guys, welcome to the video. I'm Amy and I post 3 times a week, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. EST. I post a lot of 3-day foundation wear tests, makeup first impressions, project pans, all kinds of stuff over here. So if that sounds like your kind of content, go ahead and subscribe so that you don't miss out on mine. In today's video, we are talking all about the brand Auric, which is the new makeup brand by Samantha Ravndahl from here on YouTube. I'm going to show you 4 ways that I used the Glow Lust. I got the shade Morganite if you were curious. I used it 4 different ways. I have beginning and end of the day results for you, little clips. I will be showing you one eyeshadow look with each one of the Smoke Reflex, Temper, Defiance, and Ego. I cannot wait to show you these. And I will also have some swatches thrown in there, some up close shots as well. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, let's go ahead and get into it. So what I'm gonna do is I want to try this several ways, but I want to compare it to how it would be without it also. So I'm actually going to use the NARS Sheer Glow foundation. I'm in the shade Oslo, and I'm going to use this because for me it's more of like a satin matte type foundation. It's not the most matte foundation that I like, but this is a foundation that I love, and it has good medium to full coverage, and it's satin matte. So I want to use something that I know and love and has a little bit more coverage so that when I mix this in, I can see, does it change the finish? Does it change the consistency? Does it change the coverage and things like that? But I don't want to go off my memory. We're going to just compare it side by side. So I'm going to do just NARS on this side and then mix it with Morganite, the Glow Lust from Auric, on this side. And I am going to put just NARS on first, because then we know what we're comparing to, if that makes sense. So here is the NARS Sheer Glow on my face. So now I'm going to take the Glow Lust and I'm going to pump into, I pumped 2 pumps onto my hand. I'm going to do 1 full pump. That's probably too much, but I like it glowy. Should be fine. And I want to see also if this would change the color since the Sheer Glow is so pale. But I've mixed it all. It mixed in really nicely actually. Yeah, look at how much more radiance that has. Wow. Okay. What? I'm gonna take like a blank part and go down the middle of my nose since it's got kind of like a harsh line on it. Wow. Okay. So I do feel like it gave me so much glow. Now that this is drying down, you can see it is more like a satin matte on my face, whereas this is like beautiful. It's just beautiful. I don't know how to describe it, but I do feel like I have more coverage on the side where I didn't use it. Like you can see a little bit of my redness here. It didn't really cover up that zit. It doesn't look bad, like it's not clinging to it or anything. It's just not much coverage. Well, healing acne, whatever. But I feel like this spot got a little bit more coverage. Maybe that's in my head. You let me know. The footage won't lie, I hope. But yeah, so I am going to take, because I do still have some on my hand, I'm going to take a little bit over my redness and over the zit and see if it, let's do right here too, whatever's left. See if it will build up. It looks so wildly different. I feel like I did get a little bit more coverage over my acne, my healing acne right there, and it doesn't look like super dry or anything. But look at my face. Are you kidding, Samantha? Ugh. Normal? Mixed. All right. So, I mean, we clearly can see, and I'm going to give this a second to dry down. I'm not going to put powder on it or anything yet, and we're going to see. So I'm going to take like a dot of my tiny bit of my Age Rewind, and I'm also going to take a tiny bit of my NARS since I think this foundation is a little bit lighter. And so there is that. I mean, I'm kind of speechless at how radiant it looks. So I'm gonna hurry up and just finish the rest of my base, and then we will get into the eyes. So today we are gonna dig into the Smoke Reflect in Temper. I'm wearing like this sage green, and I just thought the rose gold would go with it. Look at how stunning. Please. Yesterday when I used this, I used Defiance. I put a color in my crease, but I think today I'm going to just start with this and then see if we need a color in the crease. So I'm going to take the same brush I used yesterday, the ColourPop E3, and just take a bit of this on there. Let me zoom you in. Is that close enough? I hope so. Hold on. I hope that's good. Okay. Hopefully I can stay in frame. Okay. So we're going to take this. Ooh, I love this color already. I did put concealer on my eyelid as well as a little bit of powder, translucent powder. Okay, I'm going to take this blending crease brush, this little kind of small fluffy brush, and kind of dip a little whisper of it into the cream, and then go into my crease. That's so lovely. I don't feel like I needed anything in my crease. Obviously, if I wanted to do a more intricate look, I could put something into the crease, but I think it blends out and it feels fine. It doesn't feel wet or creamy. It is more like dry, and it's very, very thin. It's not dry, but it feels dry. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't feel wet. So I'm going to take a little bit more on the ColourPop E3 onto my lower lash line. So the look I created yesterday with Defiance, I just kind of left it as this and then used the topper. Today I want to see if I can build up the color a little bit. I'm going to use this little blender. And the look also that I'm just talking about is on my Instagram, like TV or whatever. So if you want to see me, my very first impression, that's where that's at. You take a little bit and see. I just want to see if you can like build dimension with one color. I feel like it goes with my skin tone really well too, this color. So yesterday I was thinking like, oh no, should I put the topper on now while it's wet? But it really just doesn't feel wet anymore. So I don't think that's anything you need to worry about, is the timing. I think you can, there's definitely a lot of room to play. These aren't one of those eyeshadows that have to be wet for you to be able to blend them and move them around. You know what I mean? Like it feels very thin and, you know, like not wet or sticky or anything like that. It's a really unique formula. I don't think I own anything like it. I mean, even like the Stila, what are they, Shimmer and Glows that are in the tube, they don't feel exactly like this. Those feel a little bit more, I don't know, they feel more wet when you're working with them. And then we're gonna go into here. I don't know, I've smelled these like 75 times and they don't smell like anything. So I'm gonna take, oh God, what am I gonna do? I wanna do just the same thing that I did the other time. I'm gonna just put this all over because it's just so pretty and I need to. Are you kidding me? Like how, Samantha? Okay, am I in the camera? Okay. Ugh. Like, are you kidding? So I'm finding that they're actually like, okay, so I'm swirling to pick it up, and tapping like this gives you like the lightest flutter of a sparkle, but if you kind of wipe a little, that gives you the most impact. So I'm literally gonna do my whole eye. So I hope that it's showing up for you guys. Ugh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna take my big NYX number 16 if I can find it. And I'm just gonna lightly brush at the tops so that there's less glitter up at the very top and it's more focused on my lid. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna wipe off the ColourPop brush here a little bit on a towel, and then I'm gonna see if I can pick up some of this. And I know there's a tiny little mirror in here, but it's just like not really my vibe. I'm gonna see if I can pick it up. Let's see. I think it picks it up a little bit. It's not as good as your finger. I would say pick it up with your finger, but it does bring a little bit. And I don't know if I have sensitive eyes, but my eye waters all the time and gets irritated all the time, and I didn't find any irritation at all with the glitter yesterday, wearing it all day, so that's a good sign. I did get a little bit of glitter fallout, but when you wear glitter, I'm sure that you are prepared for that, or I would hope you would be. Let's zoom out and see what she looks like. So this is what it looks like. It is a rosy color, but like Sam said, it's not super pink, it's not super copper looking. It is very soft and more neutral. I'm really loving how these colors are more neutral. I can't wait to try Ego. Oh, I'm so excited about that one. I'm gonna go ahead, go off camera and finish up my face, and then we will come back and talk all about my thoughts and feelings about the products, not like therapy, sadly. All right, so I put on mascara, a little bit of brow, and I'm wearing the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Lip Crayon in Natasha. I am actually going to be leaving the house today, so I figured I'm not going to put anything else on my lips because it's going to fade away anyway. I am going to do the same thing that I did yesterday, and that is I'm going to take the Glow Lust and I'm going to take a tiny little pebble. It literally lets you get out, hold on, look at how tiny that little drop is. Samantha was so right about that pump. It's so good. So I took out that tiny little bit. I'm going to use it in my inner corners with my Sigma E30. And this is just so lovely. And what I love about using this as an inner corner highlight so far, I mean, I haven't had any issues with it. I wore it all day yesterday like this, is that I have very watery eyes, like I mentioned before. And a lot of times when I wear like a sparkly, glittery kind of inner corner thing, when my eye waters, it creates this big, like, almost like an eye booger, but it's like crusty inner corner situation that I usually have to like pick off with tweezers. So I really like this because it's such a smooth, glitter-free formula that if when my eye starts watering, it just kind of goes away, you know, with everything, with the water of my eye, instead of creating an ugly sore. I don't know how to describe that. But I did not set, you know, my face except for directly under my eye, and then obviously I'm wearing powder products on my cheek. But I mean, you can tell how much more glow this side of my face has. I am gonna actually take a little tiny bit of powder right in this area because I do normally like to powder there as well. So I'm gonna just take my little brush and just tap and see if it looks any different. So it feels better to my face, like it feels more set to my face, but it still has a really nice glow. And you can tell that I didn't set this side, so it does look like oily. So I'm gonna set it and we'll see. So yeah, I think this is still so much more radiant than this side. So far, really, really loving it. I can say I really love it. So let's get into a few details and talk all about my thoughts so far, and then I will show you what happens over the next couple of days and today, stuff like that. So first of all, let me talk about the packaging for a second because oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I come on. And like, it's the little things here. Okay, let me just take you on an adventure. So you get this beautiful box, which on the top tells you what you got. On the back tells you everything. Nice, sleek, nice, sleek. You open this up and look at this little peekaboo right here. It says Auric right there. Oh my gosh. Then you open it and you have the safety top, and then your product would go inside here. And it's cardboard, so even this box is a little bit protective. You know what I mean? It's just like luxury, and it's so beautiful. The branding is so beautiful. The names of things is so beautiful. Glow Lust, Radiant Luminizer. Like, how luxe does that sound? And the small boxes are the same way. They have the lovely little thing. And they do have the inner carton to keep them nice and safe. Guys, I don't want to get rid of this packaging. Like, it's so beautiful. Like, I can't get over it. When I put it up and the lights reflect off the gold, oh, I love it so much. Then you have the inner packaging, which, if this is not luxury, I don't know what is. That is the most luxe thing in my entire collection. Actually, let me pull out the Pat McGrath foundation. Okay, comes in a box like this, super luxe, but it is really much a really similar, like, matte black, gold. Okay, and then you have the nice frosted glass with the black and the gold, and it's just, I mean, in this, like, these belong together on a shelf. I actually need to try these together. I don't have full thoughts on this yet, so don't come in the comments asking for me. I've worn it a couple times and enjoyed it, but that's all I have to say about that. But I just feel like these could live together. Like, I definitely feel like this is high-end feel, very luxury, very much worth the price. This is $45, but as you could see, I used a pump today for my face, which I didn't even finish using. I might have finished if I had used put it on the other side of my face. So we'll say one pump a day. That would last you, like, how many ounces is in here? 1.18 fluid ounces, 35 milliliters. That's more. No, actually, that is exactly how much is in this. And this, well, this is a foundation, I know. But and actually, I'm going to show you this really quick. Everything on this bottle is like, I don't know, screen printed on here. I don't know what the word for when you do it onto bottles, but Pat's is a sticker. She has a sticker on the bottom for the color and the ounces and stuff like that. And she has a sticker on the front, and you can see I've only used this a few times and it's already peeling up, and I keep it in that box. I'm just saying, Sam's is actually maybe a little bit nicer. Even though I love Pat. Do not mistake me. I love Pat. But just wanted to point that out. The packaging is super luxe. You're getting so much in this that I can't imagine going through this, but I definitely would repurchase it if I did. And then the same for these. The Smoke Reflex are $39. Yeah, $39, and there are 3 shades. Defiance, which is a gold color, like a bronzy gold. Temper, which is a rose gold. And then Ego, which is more like a pewter and silver kind of situation. But you have, again, frosted glass at the bottom with the gold detailing here. This very nice black plastic top. And this is a nice quality thing that snaps closed really nicely. You get a teeny tiny little mirror in here. It is protected, so you'll need tweezers to peel that off. When you get it, it comes with this lovely little black thing that, again, says Auric. It's so cute. You can discard that. There is foam here to make sure that this is airtight, even if that black protector isn't there. The packaging, the branding, the price, it feels right to me. It feels right to me. It makes total sense. Sam has always been very much luxury, high-end, really about the packaging and really about the quality, ethics, and everything like that. So I wouldn't put, I wouldn't have expected anything less. I mean, this is more than I could have dreamed of, but also feels so perfect. But yeah, so this is my second day wearing it. Again, if you want to see that first impression, it is on my Instagram, so you can check that out there. I will link a link to my Instagram down below as well. But I'm gonna wear this. So yesterday I wore it just as a highlight. Today I wore it mixed with foundation. So I'm going to show the beginning and end of clips and such. So we have yesterday, the beginning of the day when I had it on as highlighter, and then this is the end of the day with it as highlighter. I think it looked beautiful the whole day. Like, I don't think that it did anything different on my face. And then this is my face today when I mixed the foundation with the luminizer on this side of my face right here, and the other side is just the foundation. This is the beginning of the day, and then this is the end of the day, and then this is what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, which is putting it underneath the foundation. I am going to use the same foundation just so we have a baseline of what's going to happen or what's going on. I feel like it'll be easier if I just keep that same foundation. So this is the beginning of the day where half of my face, I did put the luminizer on underneath kind of as a primer. And then the other half is just normal. And this is the end of the day. And then this is the last day, which when I wore the luminizer on its own, basically, I used a little bit of concealer, but mostly just the luminizer because I've seen so many people using that as like a base. So I wanted to see it. So this is it at the beginning of the day and then at the end of the day. This is technically only my second day, so all of those clips that you just saw, I haven't even seen yet or experienced yet, so I'm really, really excited about that. If there is a specific foundation or way that you would like me to try this, let me know down below. I will continue trying this again and again and again and again and again. I can tell you that already. I mean, look at that. Look at it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good. But yeah, I mean, I can tell that I'm already gonna like it. I just don't know what way is gonna be my favorite. I will put a disclaimer right here to let you know which way was my favorite so far. But I'm sure you will see this in future videos on Instagram, in my favorites videos, things like that. But if there's a specific way you'd like to see me wear it or know how it works, ask me down below or let me know down below. I would love to hear it. But yeah, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much and I appreciate it so much. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!